George. This is going to be kind of another VC video, but I really just wanted to, I'm going to show some records, don't worry, but I really just wanted to kind of say thank you. The day I'm recording this is November 13th, which is a year since my last, or since the first time I uploaded a VC video. It's crazy to think that it's been 1 year. It felt like I just started doing this like 2 or 3 months ago. But you know, I don't want to get corny or self-serving or anything like that. But you know, I just wanted to say thank you for watching me and putting up with me. And you know, I don't have a ton of people in my personal life to talk about music with, and I can blather a lot about music. So this has been a really good outlet to talk about music with and not constantly annoy everyone about, oh, well, this was the, you know, B-side of this Elvis Costello single, and you should hear it. It's really, you know, it's really great. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, anyway. I thought this would be a good excuse to show or do a thread that was going on a couple months ago that I was like, oh, should I do this? And I didn't, and I thought, I'll do it. And it's my 10 most listened to records. And obviously, I'm not as old as a lot of, not to call anyone old, don't, you know, I'm not as old as a lot of the average VC video maker, so I haven't had as much lifetime to listen to these. So this could, you know, completely change in 2-3 years. And, you know, if I'm still making videos, it'd be interesting to do an update. But anyway, I'll get to it. These are in no particular order except for my last one, which is definitely my most listened to album. This is Elvis Costello's first album, Mine is True. This is a really cool Portuguese pressing that I got a while ago. This isn't the version I heard on it for the first time. That's like a 2015 reissue. But this doesn't have Watching the Detectives, which the first copy I got does. But it's kind of interesting that the version on these Portuguese and UK pressings of Mystery Dance is different. It's like one of them is 30 seconds shorter than, I think it's the UK version is like 30 seconds shorter than the US version. It has a cut, and I think the US version has a fade out. So not very important, but kind of interesting. This next one is I've had to censor so I don't get in YouTube trouble. But that's Devo Hardcore Volume 1. This may be a hot take, but I think this is the best thing they've put out. Mechanical Man, Auto Mowdown, and Space Girl Blues, the kind of 1-2 of that. Social Fool, Sue Balls. Probably my 3 favorites on here are I'm a Potato, Stop, Look, and Listen, and Midget, which is obviously very not PC, but it's kind of got this off-kilter funk to it. The lyric is, she didn't know I was a midget, she just thought it was innocent play. So obviously not going to fly nowadays, but The Damned, Machine Gun Etiquette, great album. I think their best thing other than Damned. I do like Strawberries a lot and the Black Album. But this is really excellent. I think probably my 3 favorites on, it's hard to choose, but Melody Lee, Anti-Pope, Noise, 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 and Love Song. The single version of Noise, Noise, Noise was the B-side to the single of Love Song, I think, and it's a different recording. It's a lot rawer sounding, and I almost like that version more. They're both really good. Oh, I forgot about Plan 9 Channel 7. That song's awesome. So many, it's hard to choose. I really can't. And I just can't, I love it, this whole album. I don't have to choose. I could just listen to it. Oh, low battery. Hold on. Sorry. um, and I got this on the same day that I got, Never Mind the Bollocks. So, yeah, awesome, awesome album. Another Devo, surprise. New Traditionalist from 81. I think this is the best thing they put out in the 80s. Jerkin' Back and Forth is one of my Jerkin' Back and Forth and Beautiful World are two of my all-time favorite songs in general, but two of my all-time favorite Devo songs. Through Being Cool, Pity You, Race of Doom. I love Race of Doom. Love Without Anger, Soft Things, Going Under, The Super Thing. It's all great. Probably my only complaint is it feels a bit weird not to end with Beautiful World. It ends with Enough Said, which I guess they could have switched. I don't know. But it comes with this super cool inner sleeve. Mine is the poster. And it comes with this isn't the first copy I listened to was a repress, or a reissue, but I like to show the original. And the first, I think, Devo piece of vinyl I got was the Working in a Coal Mine single before I got that album. And I paid way too much for, I think it was like $5, which I know, I just wanted the Devo single. And it was the same song on both sides, but I played that a lot. This might be a surprise. Elton John's second album. His first album was Empty Sky in 69. This is self-titled from 1970. This is a 2 LP reissue, which has some great bonus tracks. But the album itself was awesome. Your Song, obviously, but I Need You to Turn To, Take Me to the Pilot. Probably my two favorites on here are 60 Years On and The King Must Die. I could have put Rock of the Westies or Single Man on here. I've listened to those. Honestly, I probably have listened to Single Man just as much as this one. I don't think it gets enough love. But anyway, great Elton John album. That might alienate some people. Another Devo, surprise. Shoot, what's the name of this album again? Duty Now for the Future. Good Lord. Duty Now for the Future from 79. I got this before Are We Not Men. First Devo thing I had was the Greatest Hits CD. But this is the Rocktober reissue on this cool colored vinyl. And this is a great album. I was kind of, what's the thing where where you're kidnapped and you have to you learn to love your captor. This kind of happened with this album. It was the only Devo album I had for quite a while, and at first there's some of the songs I wasn't keen on, and I love them now. Devo Corporate Anthem I didn't like at first. Triumph of the Will I love now. Strange Pursuit is one of my favorites off the album. Wiggly World. Pink Pussycat I love. I'd say my least favorite song is actually the song that was a single, which is The Day My Baby Gave Me a Surprise. But it's so hard to choose, but I'd say my two favorite songs on the album are the last two songs, Smart Patrol / Mr. DNA and Red Eye Express. Those are awesome. Yeah, great album from 79. I don't know if better than Are We Not Men, but I think that album is harder to get into, but I think it's more rewarding than Are We Not Men. Their synth sound is a lot harsher on Duty Now for the Future. Anyway, great album. I should show this. I could have shown, you'll see more Elvis Costello albums, of course. I could have shown, there's a couple I'm not showing that I could have. Taking Liberties, I've listened to a lot, and This Year's Model. But one of the first ones I ever got was not this pressing. I should have pulled the US pressing. I don't know why I didn't. But this is the UK pressing, Armed Forces. from '79. This is really cool because it's like had the sticker that was a bomb on the back. You've probably seen this before if you know Elvis Costello. And it folds out. It's really cool. And it holds the record in there, which is really actually pretty inconvenient to get at. But amazing art direction by Barney Bubbles. And I just love this record. You get... I mean, this is a different track listing than US. This doesn't have Peace, Love, and Understanding, which is the one, you know, I first heard. So I love Peace, Love, and Understanding. But obviously accidents will happen in Oliver's Army. I can never get tired of either of those. But I think this is a different this is on Radar. There's another UK variation that has like a leopard print custom label that I'd really like to get to. Anyway, I'd say my probably favorites on that album are Goon Squad, Chemistry Class, or Two Little Hitlers. The whole album's amazing, but those songs are so good. And it came with the Live at the Hollywood High 7-inch originally, which didn't come with that copy, but I have 3 of. And it did come with these cool postcards, which say "Don't Join" on the back, which I thought were pretty cool. So yeah, Armed Forces. The next one, I'm sure you know this record. Station to Station, David Bowie. First Bowie album I got was Heroes, and I have listened to Heroes a heck of a lot, but I was obsessed with this album for a while. 76, this is a reissue. I think the song Station to Station, I shouldn't say the best song. My favorite song he's ever recorded is the full, 10, 11 minute Station to Station. But Golden Years is great. Wild as the Wind. I think my least favorite is Stay, actually, which I like that song, but boy, a lot of glare, sorry. Anyway, I won't talk about that one too much because everyone knows David Bowie. 2 more. We're getting through it. Maybe not as familiar. I have showed this album a lot though. Girl Trouble's first album from 1988. Really great kind of garage album, infusing like the Cramps and Gun Club and kind of the Sonics too. They're from my hometown, so I've seen them quite a few times. And yeah, this album is amazing. It's hard to choose a favorite, but I would say Primeval, Old Time Religion, or Where's the Loser. But this whole album is great, except they do a cover of White Lightning, and I just don't like that song. But it's at the end of side 1, so I just pick up the needle. But yeah, Girl Trouble, their first album. This is a reissue. I'd like to get an original at some point. But yeah. And finally, my most listened... Oh, sorry about the lighting. It's getting dark. My most listened to album is Elvis Costello, Get Happy. This is 100% my most listened to record. This is a perfect record. This is probably my favorite Elvis Costello record. This might be my favorite record ever, at least right now. It changes from day to day. I have 4 pressings of this album. I feel a little embarrassed about that. But this is a promo copy. That's how sick I am, is I bought this. Even though I already had 3 other versions, I bought this because it was a promo copy. And it's not just a promo copy. It's a white label promo. God. But I love this record. There's not a bad song at all. But I think if I had to choose, probably Man Called Uncle. 5 favorites: The Imposter, King Horse, Man Called Uncle, I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down, and I Stand Accused. Yeah, perfect Motown influenced new wave album from 1980. I don't like that term new wave really, but perfect Perfect record. So anyway, thank you for watching. Boy, it is getting dark. Thank you for putting up with me for a year now. This probably won't upload exactly on November 13th. But yeah, when I used to do these videos, I watched a little clip of the first one. Excuse me. And my face was right up here. My face was like right here. And I'd show a record like this almost. I was like, anyway, let's hope for another year. So thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for putting up with me.